And President Trump tweeted that he'll be heading back to the White House today. Skylar Henry has more details from outside the Walter Reed Medical Center.
President Trump says he will be discharged from Walter Reed National Medical Center later this evening to continue coronavirus treatment at the White House.
Over the past 24 hours, the president has continued to improve. He's met or exceeded all standard hospital discharge criteria. He'll receive another dose of remdesivir here today, and then we plan to get him home.
President Trump's supporters gathered here for a fourth day. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany is the latest high-profile official to test positive for COVID-19.
Hello.
McEnany wasn't wearing a mask when she spoke to journalists this weekend, and now the White House is urging members of the media to get tested. Despite being sidelined from the campaign trail, President Trump continues to use Twitter, sending at least a dozen tweets from his hospital suite here on Monday, urging his supporters to go out and vote.
I think we should be very cautious, as I've thought all along, and I'm going to continue to listen to the scientists.
2020 Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden hit the campaign trail in Florida after his latest COVID test came back negative. Vice President Mike Pence and his wife Karen also tested negative for the virus. Pence is preparing to debate Democratic vice presidential candidate Kamala Harris in Utah on Wednesday. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Bethesda, Maryland.
And the Supreme Court begins a new term today with justices set to hear a challenge to the Affordable Care Act. The 8 justices will hear arguments virtually due to COVID-19. Arguments for the challenge to the ACA will be November 10th, with Republicans hoping to have Judge Amy Coney Barrett seated in time for those arguments. Among the court's other cases this term, justices will also consider whether the Constitution gives a religious freedom exception to anti-discrimination laws and potentially any changes to the outcome of the presidential election. And 2 Americans and a British scientist were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine today for the discovery of the hepatitis C virus. Announcing the prize in Stockholm, the Nobel Committee noted that the work helped to explain a major source of hepatitis that couldn't be explained by other viruses. The committee said their work was made possible with blood tests and new medicines that have also saved millions of lives. There are over 70 million cases of hepatitis worldwide and 400,000 deaths each year. And a coalition of labor and environmental activists protested outside the Beverly Hills home of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos yesterday. The group is lobbying for higher wages, health care, and a series of reforms in the way the giant company handles the COVID-19 crisis. The group's founder, Chris Smalls, is a former Amazon warehouse manager. He was fired in March after organizing a work stoppage over the company's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Amazon revealed last week that nearly 20,000 of its frontline U.S. workers have tested positive or presumed positive for the coronavirus. And that sticker on your bumper could spell danger to you and your family. We'll tell you how to stay safe in the face of decal dangers next on Valley News Live at 4.